Okay, dear students, in this class we will see inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, inverse trigonometric functions we see. In the last class we finished trigonometric functions. Function compulsory we have to made comparison or analysis of function, or else we are not able to understand whether inverse trigonometric is a function. If inverse trigonometric is not function, whether trigonometric is a function. If trigonometric is a function, then why inverse is not a function? Inverse trigonometric is not a function. And what we made to become function of inverse trigonometry, or whether inverse is there for trigonometry. See, normal inverse may be there, but as a function inverse is there. Okay, these are all we have to understand. 5-10 minutes we have to make recap of functions and all. Okay, let us see. First understand the function. Okay, I am writing here function. See, this is an arrow diagram and this is a function also. Why it has become function? What is the definition of function? Function definition is all elements. See, first of all let us understand the terminology. This is called domain, this is called codomain. Okay, domain, codomain. Relation between domain and codomain is function. When it is function also we will see. See, if the relation between when in relation, that means first of all it should have relation. When in relation, the elements from domain, each and every element should have only one image in codomain. Okay, let us understand. This is domain. Each and every element are having relation. Okay, here no is left, no element is left from domain, and only one image. You see, 1 is having 4 as image, 2 is having 5 as image, 3 is having 5 as image. Okay, this is called function. Okay, now let us understand. Just I am modifying. This is representation f x to y. X to y relation or x to y is function. See, all relations may not be function, but for function becoming function, this is the condition. Okay, now I am changing this. You see, is this a function now? This is not a function. Why? Because see, element 3 from domain doesn't have any image in codomain. That is why this is not a function, but this is a relation. Okay? Okay. Now again I am changing. Is it a function now? No. Why? Because see, element 2 is having 2 images, 5 and 4. See, for 1 only 1, 4. For 3 only 1, 5. But for 2 is having 4 as image and 5 as image. That is why this is not a function, but this is a relation. Each and every element must have only one image in the domain, codomain. Okay? That is why this is not function. Then we have to change this like this. Is it a function now? Then it is a function. Why? Because each and element in a relation, each and element from domain is having only one. Each and one element from domain is having only one image in codomain. That is why this is function. Okay, now functions are also having types. One function are injective, onto function are surjective. If your function is injective and surjective, then that is called bijective. One and onto, then that is called bijective. You tell me what is this function first? What is it, a one function? Not one function. Why? Because see, one to one, many to one. That means this is many one function, not one function. Okay. See, for becoming bijective, it should be both one and onto. At least one, if it is not having the property, then that is not going to call as bijective. Okay, non-bijective function. Okay, now this is many one function. Now I am changing. Okay, now you tell me, is this one function? Yes. Now this is one. Why? Because 2 is having only 1 and 1 is having only 4, and even reverse also, 4 is having only 1 as pre-image, 5 is having only 2 as pre-image. That is why this is one function. Okay. See, another function I told, type onto also. Okay. Now is it onto? No. Why? Because see, 6 doesn't have any pre-image. That is why this is a function. Why? Because see, from domain all elements have engaged. That is condition. Each and every element from domain should have one image in codomain. That condition satisfied. But 6 is not having any relation. That is why this is not onto function. But this is a function. Okay. Now, is it an onto? Yes. Now, each and element is having only one image in codomain, and in codomain, range and codomain both are same. See, range is 4 and 5. So, range means which are having relation are range. If I write here 6, 6 will not come in range. Why? Because 6 doesn't have relation. That is why 6 will be in codomain. Codomain and range both are equal, then that is going to be called as onto function or surjective function. Now, is this the function one and onto? Yes, definitely this is one and onto. Is this bijective? Yes, this is bijective because this is one injective, this is onto surjective. That is why this is bijective function. Now you come for inverse. For becoming inverse, the function should be one and onto, or we can simply say it should be bijective. That means if your function is bijective, then that can be made inverse. See, I am making inverse means like this. F is equal to G is y to x, that is equal to G is equal to F inverse. F power minus 1 is called inverse, and the name I am giving for that as G. G is from y to x. Okay, y to x. This you know very well. And also we know that f of x is equal to g of y is equal to x. F of x is equal to y. If this comes automatically, x is the inverse, like we know. Okay. Now you see here how G is represented arrow diagram. We have to reverse it. That means 4 to 1, 5 to 2. If you put reverse arrow diagram, that is going to be called as inverse. Okay. Now you understand that for becoming inverse of the function, it should be one and onto. Then we go for trigonometry. Whether trigonometry is trigonometry is a function or not, we see. Then trigonometry is one and onto, we see. Then we go for whether it is inverse or not, we will understand. Okay. Now I am rubbing this basic. I am doing trigonometry. I am writing. Say y is equal to sin x. This is a trigonometric function. Whether really it is a function or not, we will see now. Okay. Okay. Now I am writing here. You see what I am writing. -1, 0, 1. 1/2, 1/√2, √3/2. -1/2, -1/√2, -√3/2, 1. Okay. Okay. And here also I am writing. You see 0, pi/6, pi/4, pi/3, pi/2. -pi/6, -pi/4, -pi/3, -pi/2. Okay, I have taken up to 90 degree only. Let us understand first. Okay, okay. See, sin x, if this is x and this is y. Okay, function is from x to y. Let us understand first. Okay. If I give 0, sin 0 is equal to 0. If I give 30 degrees, pi/6 means sin 30 is 1/2. If I give 1/pi/4, 45 degrees, 1/2. 60 degrees, √3/2. This is √3/2. Okay? √3/2. If I give 90 degree, 1. Okay. You go back, -30 degree, -1/2. -45, -1/2. -60, -√3/2. -90, -1. Okay. Now, you tell me, is this a function? Definitely a function. Trigonometry is a function. Why? Because see, if you give pi/2, 1 is coming. But pi/2 doesn't have 1 and 1/2, 1 and 1/√2 like that. That means only one image it is having. See, these are domain. These are in domain, elements in domain. These are elements in codomain. See, in domain all are occupied. All should occupy. See, all should occupy. All are occupied. Okay, everything. Okay, that is one condition. And only one image should be there. Only one image is there. Okay. Now, is it a function? Definitely, it is a function. Why? Because see, in a relation, the element from domain, each and every element from domain should have only one image in codomain. That this is called function. This is a function only. We don't have any doubt. Okay. Now we talk about inverse function. For becoming inverse function, I am going to change this arrow diagram. You understand now. Okay. Okay, now you see, I am changing little bit of this arrow diagram, like this only, sine circle diagram values. Here angles have not put. Angles we know 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, 360 degree. Values only I have put values. Okay. Now let us see arrow diagram of this sin x. You see, if I give 0, what is the output? 0 degree will come. If you give 90 degree, what will be the output? 90 degree. If you give 180, what will be output? 0. Okay. If you give minus 90, that means in the reverse direction, minus 90 will be this one. Minus 1 will come. Okay. If you give 3 pi by 2, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, minus 1 only will come. Now you tell me, is this a one function or many one function? First of all, let us understand, is this a function? Yes, this is a function. Why? Because see, each and every element from domain is having only one image in the codomain. That is why this is a function. Why? Because all have occupied, no one is left. And here, if you left, that is different thing, but whether it is a function, first of all, understand this is a function. Okay. Is it a one function or many one function? Many one function. Why? Because see, minus 1 is having two pre-images. 3 pi by 2, minus pi by 2. Both are pre-images for 1. For 3 pi by 2, only one image. For minus pi by 2, only one image. But for minus 1 is having two pre-images. Okay. 0 is also, you see. 0 is having 0 as pre-image and pi as pre-image. Like this, every one is having many one function. See, this is up to 2 pi only. Okay. But if you go beyond, why? Because see, the domain of sin x is R. Minus infinity to plus infinity, anything if you give. Several times if you do, several times for same value, for different values, same output is going to come. That is called many one function. Okay. Now, just now we understood that for becoming inverse, the function should be 1 and onto, or else there is no inverse. But now you tell me, with these conditions, trigonometric function is going to have inverse? No, definitely not. But how to make inverse of trigonometric function? But how to get inverse? Then if you get inverse automatically, trigonometry is function only. See, trigonometric function is there, but you want inverse. How to get inverse of trigonometric function? Yes, sir. It should be made 1 and onto. How we have made? Yes, you understand first. What we studied in trigonometric functions, now inverse has come. Trigonometric functions, you see, we studied two items. Principal solution, general solution. You understand? Principal solution and general solution. Why? Because see, beyond 2 pi or equal to 2 pi and above, if it goes, then that will come under general solution. General solution with n will come. N belongs to z. Okay? That also I am going to write here. Okay? But what about principal solution? Principal solution is angle from 0 degree to 2 pi degree. That means see, principal solution is x. This x should be 0 to 2 pi. Okay? 0 to 2 pi if you make, then that is called principal solution. See, solution means angles only. Okay? Angles only. 0 to 2 pi. Okay, 2 pi equal to is not there. 2 pi and above is going to come under general solution. See, this is for all principal solution. Okay, but for general solution, for each sine, cos, tan, only 3 we are having general solution. For sine, cos, tan, different formula are available. For general solution, what is the formula for sin x? x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 whole power n y. This was general solution for sin x. Okay, sin x, the general solution is n pi. Why? Because see, any angle you can represent with this. Okay, general solution for zero angle, zero value, automatically zero value, n pi, like we will write directly. This we have learnt in class 11 trigonometry. Now to make this inverse, let us try, if we take principal solution, whether this will become inverse or not. Okay, now for principal solution, what we have to do? We have to do 0 to 2 pi. You have to take 0 to 2 pi. If you take, then you see here 1 by root 2 will come at 45 degrees also. 1 by root 2 will come at 180 minus 45. 180 minus 45. How much? 135 degree. That means sin 135 degree also 1 by root 2. Sin 45 degree also 1 by root 2. Then again many one function is going to come. Not 1. Even if you see 0 degree also 0. 180 degree also 0. Okay. Then what is going to become? This is going to become many one function. That means general solution anyway you cannot take, but even if you take principal solution angles also, see, solution means here angles only. 0 to 2 pi means this is angles only. Even if you adopt principal solution also, there is no possibility of becoming 1 and onto function, and there is no possibility of inverse. Okay, then what you have to do? In some other way you have to think. Okay, now tell me, if I take minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, only these two portions I take, what will happen? You simply observe. I am writing here again. Okay, okay, now what I am writing? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, let me write minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. What are all the values? Okay, in between 0 will be there. Okay, let it be the 0. Okay, then 0 will come. Okay, this is pi by 2. Pi by 2 means 1 will come. And say in between only I write. I don't write all the items. Why? Because we know in between, say pi by 4 I write. Okay, this means 1 by root 2. And here also minus pi by 2 I write, then minus 1, and minus pi by 3 I write. Pi by 3 means minus 60, minus root 3 by 2. Okay, now see, remaining values are also there, but I have not written. Okay, let us understand first this arrow diagram. 0 to 0, 45 degree 1 by root 2, 90 degree 1, minus 90 degree minus 1, minus 60 degree minus root 3 by 2. Okay, now you observe here, when we give principal, not principal, when we give minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 as input, then you see minus 1 is coming but not repeating. That means minus 1 by 2, minus pi by 2 value is different, pi by 2 value is different. That means minus pi by 2 value is different, pi by 2 value is different. 0 value only once it is coming. See why? Because we have not gone for 180 degree. Minus 90 to 90 degree only we have gone. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay. And even if you see 1 by root 2, minus 1 by root 2 will come. Why? Because minus pi by 4. Minus 60 minus 3 by root 2 plus 60 plus 3 root 3 by 2. Okay. Plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. All are different values are going to come. Okay. Another one. Whether is it yielding the result minus 1 to 1? Why? Because see, we know whatever maybe you give input r, but output or range of sin x will be minus 1 to 1. But minus 1 to 1 all results are coming. Yes, definitely all are coming. Why? Because minus 1 to to 1 plus 1 all are coming including 0. Then these minus pi by 2 is valid. What these minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 are going to call, rather than principal solution, these are going to called as principal values. These are called principal values. What are these principal values? Principal values are minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. What about intervals? Whether minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, okay, but minus pi by 2 is going to take, or above minus pi by 2, minus pi by 2 also you can take. If you also can take means you put closed interval, closed bracket. Pi by 2 also you have to take, you can take, yes, you can take. Then you put here also closed interval, closed bracket. Okay, these two, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 in closed intervals is going to call as principal values. Why? Because see, if you take from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, all results are going to come, and those are becoming one function, onto function. Then we can make inverse of this function. You understand? Now you can say if 0 is there, what is the inverse means? You can say sine 0. Okay, because of principal solution. See, if this is not a principal solution, if 0 is there, what is inverse means? How can you tell? It may be 0, it may be 360 degree, it may be 720 degree, it may be 1080 degree, maybe. That is why at that time you cannot predict the inverse. Why? Because there is no inverse, because this is not 1 and onto, like you may tell. But if examiner or question comes like, take this inverse of sine function as principal values, as per principal value, then principal values, you know, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, 0 only once come. Not only 0, every value is going to come at once only. One function. Then 0 means 0 degree. Root 3 by 2 means 60 degree, or pi by 3. 1 by 2 means 30 degree, pi by 6. 1 by root 2 means 45 degree, 1 pi by 4. Minus root 3 by 2 means minus 60 degree. Minus 60 degree means minus pi by 3. Like that you can tell. Now inverse also easily we can get. Okay, now you tell me, why minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 only has to take? You see, I am going to rub this. Now you know principal values. Now we compare principal values with other values. Why principal values? See, now general solution angles we have not taken. Principal solution angles also we have not taken. We have taken principal values angles. See, these are all angles only. Input in sine or trigonometry function, input is angle, output is value. Okay. Now you see, I am again going to draw the circle diagram of sine theta. Okay, this is circle diagram of sine theta. You see, okay, now angles I am going to put. Okay, now you tell me symbols, all silver teacups, all sine tan cos, all sine tan cos means for sine theta we are making circle diagram. That is why for sine this is both are negative. Okay, now you tell me, I have taken minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, I am writing here. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay. Now you tell me, rather than minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, shall I take 0 to pi? Okay, I am writing just 0 to pi. Earlier we have taken minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, we declared that these are principal values. Okay. Now forget about principal values. Shall I take 0 to pi for making it 1 and onto function? You think? Definitely not. Why? Because see, both are positive. Both are positive. Then if you take 0 to pi, automatically here also positive angle will come, here also positive angle will come. That means 0 and 0 again is going to come. plus 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 again going to come minus root 3 by 2 root 3 by 2 1 by 2 1 by 2 again and again going to come. That means it is going to become many one function, not one function. That is why 0 to pi we cannot take first point. Okay, now you think any other option? Definitely option is there. Why? Because see, rather than first and fourth quadrant, we also can take second and third quadrant. If we take second and third quadrant, here also these are all positive values, these are all negative values. Okay, and 0 only once it will come, and 1 minus 1. Okay, then this is also going to satisfy. Inverse is available for this quadrant also. You understand, na? Inverse is available for this quadrants also. That means second and third quadrant also inverse is available for sine. But that is not going to be called as principal values. Then what is principal values? Principal values, what they have made, mathematicians or scientists, this first quadrant is common for all. In first quadrant, everyone is positive. All silver, tea, cups, all sine, tan, cos, all positive. Yes, silver, sine positive, cosecant also positive. Tea cups, tea, tan positive, cot positive. Cups, C, cos positive, secant positive. That means, see, if you take sine, sine is positive here along with all. If you take cos, cos is positive here along with all. If we take tan is positive third quadrant and along with first quadrant. If you take cot, same third quadrant and first quadrant. If you take secant, sec theta, fourth quadrant and third quadrant. If you take cosecant, second quadrant and first quadrant. That means here, if you observe, first quadrant is common for all. That is why you have to take first quadrant in principal values. That means 0 to pi by 2 is a must. Whether it may be for sine theta or cosecant theta or secant theta, whatever it may be, for principal values, 0 to pi by 2 is a must. Then you have no other option, only you have to take second quadrant. Why? Because see, first quadrant afterwards, third quadrant you cannot go. Why? Because see, from first quadrant, if you go to third quadrant, in between second quadrant is there. Second quadrant you should not take. Why? Because see, many one function will come. Okay. That is why you have to take this fourth and first quadrant. Then minus, positive, negative, both values will come and you can satisfy different values and it is going to become one function. You understand now why they have taken mathematicians. You also can take this, but they have taken this as first quadrant as common and they have taken this one. Okay, that means if you take these two, then minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Another important thing I want to tell you, see, this should be called as minus pi by 2 only, should not be as 3 pi by 2. That you understand. 3 pi by 2 if you call, automatically you have included pi also. Unless pi, 3 pi by 2 will not come. 3 pi by 2 if you write automatically, this will be 0 to 3 pi by 2, like that you have to think. No, you should not think. Minus pi by 2 only you have to write. This you should not write. Why? Because from here, minus angle, positive angle, negative angle, positive angle, both you have to take. That means you cannot change this as 3 pi by 2. You also cannot change pi by 2 as minus 3 pi by 2. If you go in this direction, this is going to become minus 3 pi by 2. But you should not write. You have to go from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 only, in this direction only. If you take 0 as reference, you can go in negative up to minus pi by 2. You can go in positive up to plus pi by 2. Okay, that is the funda here. Now you understand the sign. Okay, now what we do, we see, now this we don't require, we write here sin x domain and range and sin inverse x domain and range. Before writing inverse x, see symbol, how to write this inverse function symbol. You see, f was x to y, this was function. g was y to x. This was inverse function. That means g is equal to f inverse also we were writing. F to the power of minus 1. Okay, now I am telling sin x was f. Then what will be g? Sin inverse x. That means like f to the power of minus 1, sin to the power of minus 1 x is called inverse. Okay. Sin inverse is not equal to 1 by sin x. You understand first. Why? Because 1 by sin x is cosecant x. If cosecant x is sin inverse x, then we did not study inverse functions. Okay. That means 1 by sin x is cosecant x only. But 1 by sin x is not sin inverse x. That you have to keep in your mind. Okay. Symbol for sin inverse x is sin to the power of minus 1x. Okay. Now we go for domain and range for sin inverse x and sin x. See, we are studying sin x only, sin inverse x only. Whatever I am writing is for sin only. You understand? Okay. Now I am writing, you see, sin x. Okay. Domain, range. Then again I am writing sin inverse x, domain and range. Okay. You carefully observe here. If you observe automatically, further exercises and all we can do easily. Okay. Sin x, we know sin x for trigonometric function. See, you forget about the inverse. If you don't want inverse for sin x, what will be the input? Input will be minus infinity to plus infinity, anything you write. That is called R. Write R. That means input real number, any real number you can give as a domain. Domain is input, range is output. Okay. That means see, here 0, 360 also you can give, 720 also you can give, 1080 also you can give, like that any angle you can give, anything you can give as R. That is why domain R for sin x, trigonometric sine. Okay. Okay. Now range, what will be the range? Whatever you give, but up to minus 1 to 1 only it is coming. Again and again those values are going to repeat. That means minus 1 and 1 only going to come. Okay. These are closed interval or open interval. Minus 1 is coming. Yes, minus 1 is coming. Then minus 1 side closed interval you put. Here 1 is coming or up to 1 is coming. No, 1 is also coming. Then you put close here. Okay. This was domain and range for sin x. Okay. Now you tell me, for inverse function automatically function's range will be domain, function output will be input for inverse. Automatically function input will be inverse output. Okay. Now I am writing here again, you see. Here range, here domain is going to come for sin inverse. You write this one, minus 1 to 1 and closed bracket. Yes, definitely closed. You write closed also. Okay. Now you come to range. Shall you write R here? You think? You cannot write R. Why? Because see, if you write R, automatically it is not going to become inverse. Why? Because it is not going to become 1 1 and on 2. You cannot write R. Then what can you write? Before writing here you have to change for according to sin inverse x. What you have to change? You see, simply I am writing, not see, for sin x you are talking means you are not considering sin inverse x. That is why sin x is having this one. But for considering sin inverse x, you have to change domain as minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. These are closed brackets, definitely closed brackets. You can give minus pi by 2 also, pi by 2 also. But this is not going to change. Even if you give minus pi by 2 also, minus 1 is going to come, pi by 2 also 1 is going to come. These are going to come the values. We are restricted for principal values like principal solution. Okay. If you give this, automatically inverse is going to come. Now you can write this as here, not R. Okay. You understand now why I have written there? Okay. Now you write this one. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Are these closed? Yes, definitely closed. You write closed. You understand now? Okay. Now domain. See, this you forget when you write for sin x. Sin x r minus 1 1 you can write with closed interval. But for sin inverse x, closed interval minus 1 1 as domain. Closed interval minus pi by 2 by 2 pi by 2 will be the range. Okay. This only you have to write, or else you are going to do mistake. Why? Because if this is the condition, principal values, then only the value is going to come. It is going to become 1 1 and on 2, then it is going to become inverse. Okay. You understand now? Okay. Okay. Now what we do? We go for cos x also. Why? Because see, same with this diagram only we are going to change cos x also. Okay. Okay, now let us understand cos x, inverse of cos x. Why? Because see, for cos x, these principal values may going to change. Why? Because see, each quadrant is having different positive values. Here sin is positive, cos is positive here, tan is positive here. That is why we have to change. Okay, now what I am writing? I am writing cos x. You observe simply cos x. This is cos x. If inverse is there, here it is going to become cos inverse x. Okay. Now you see the domain and range. Domain and range means, see, don't go for inverse function. First let us see domain and range of cos x. Cos x. Okay. Now you see cos x, can you give R? Domain. Definitely we can give. We can give any value. Any value if you give, then it is going to give the output. You see, simply cos x, many one function, many input you give, but single output it is giving. That means that is many one function, that is function only. That is why trigonometry is function. But inverse trigonometry is not function. To make it inverse trigonometry function, we have made principal value so that it will become 1 1 and on 2. Okay. Now you see, forget about inverse. For cos x, what is domain? Domain is R. Like sin x, you can give R, minus infinity to plus infinity, anything you can give, then it is going to give in output. What will be the output? Will be minus 1 and 1. Whether are those closed interval or open interval? Closed interval only. Why? Because sin also minus 1 is coming, cos also minus 1 is coming. You see here. Okay. For cos, you see, these two are positive, these two are negative. All silver tea cups, all sin, tan, cos. All students take coffee. A, S, T, C. Okay. C means here cos positive, all positive, these two are negative. Why? Because only two should be positive. Remaining two negative. Now if you observe here, for this one, domain R you can give anything you can give, but minus 1 to 1 only it is going to come. Minus 1 to 1 only values are going to come, in between 0. Okay. But less than minus 1, no. More than minus 1, no. You understand now? Then domain and range you understand. Okay. Now for becoming cos inverse x, what is the principal values? Why? Because we came to know that unless principal values, cos x is also not going to become 1 1 and on 2. Cos inverse x you cannot get. Okay. See, now cos x is not on 2. sorry, not many one, sorry, not one. Cos x is many one. Why? Because see, even if you give 360 degree also 1 is going to come, but it is going to become many one. That many one you have to make 1 onto, anyway onto is there. Okay, to make it 1 what you have to do, you have to restrict principal values. Principal solution, is it going to come? No, principal solution is not going to come. Why? Because principal solution 0 to 2 pi, 2 times positive values, 2 times negative values are going to come. That is why that is not going to solve our purpose. Okay, that is why principal values you have to take. Principal solution, forget. Principal solution is 0 to 2 pi. Principal values, what will be the principal values for cos? Are those same for sine? Sine we have taken minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Are those same for cos also, you think? No. Why? Because see, cos, these two quadrants are positive. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 if we take, automatically both positive values only will come. Negative value will not come. Positive value 2 times will come. 2 times means here you see 0 will come 2 times. Root 3 by 2, root 3 by 2. 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Then what is the use? 2 times it is coming means many one only. But we want 1. To make it 1, what we have to do? See, while selecting another quadrant, you have to select first quadrant. I told already. For all you have to take first quadrant is a must. For principal value I am talking. For principal value, first quadrant is a must. Along with first quadrant, what you can take? You have any other option rather than taking second quadrant for cos? You see, first quadrant continuity should be there. Minus 2 plus continuity. See, you can take here also, but continuity will not be there. Plus 2 minus again minus will come. Here also plus 2 plus again minus will come. Then if you take second quadrant, first and second quadrant, that means 0 to pi. If we take 0 to pi, you see positive 1 by 2, negative 1 by 2. Only one time 0. Only one time 1, another time minus 1. All values are different. That means it is going to give 1 function. If you take 0 to pi, then principal value what I can take, from 0 to pi I can take, you write 0 to pi. These are principal values for cos x. You understand, na? These are principal values for cos x. Shall I write same thing here also? See, this second time domain, see, range is not going to change. Even if you give 0 to pi also, same values minus 1 to 1 only is going to come. Why I am writing the second time? Second time for considering cos inverse. If cos inverse you are not considering, for only cos x, then r minus 1 will be domain and range. Okay. Now you analyze first. 0 to pi means 0 to pi only you have to write. You cannot write 360 degree 2 pi and this is different minus. No, you have to take 0 to pi only as principal value for cos x. Okay. See, if you take 0 to pi, automatically different values are going to come, and you can reverse also, inverse. You can make inverse also. Now 0 to pi is there cos. What is 0 means? You can take pi by 2. Why? Because this is between 0 to pi. What will be root 3 by 2? It will be pi by 6. Why? Because root 3 by 2 will come at 30 degree. What will be minus 1 by 2? Minus 1 by 2 will be minus 60 degree. Minus 60 degree means, see, minus 60. That means 180 minus 60. Pi minus 60. Like that you have to make 120 degree. Okay, 0 to pi. 120 means how much it will come? Pi minus pi by 3 you can make. Okay, like this you can make angle. That means angle is also going to come 0 to pi only. In between only will come for inverse trigonometric function. Okay, now come to inverse function. See, now we see in cos x, for making inverse we have changed the domain. This domain for inverse only how to change. If inverse is not there, what is the cos x domain means r. What is the range of cos x means minus 1, 1. That you keep in your mind. Okay, now you come to our inverse function. Okay, inverse function, what will be the domain? Range of cos x. Cos inverse domain is cos x range, that's all. You write minus 1, 1. 100% you can write. Okay, then what will be the range? Not R. You have to write 0 to pi, principal values as range. Okay, that means 0 to pi only you have to take. Here already have taken, that is why results are coming only 0 to pi. Okay, this is concept for inverse function of sine and cos. What we do, see, you have to understand the principal values for each. Each are different. For sine, minus pi by 2, for cos, zero to pi. Cos x only we are studying. Cos x 0 to pi as principal values. Cos x domain is minus 1, 1. Cos inverse x. Cos inverse x range is 0 to pi. Okay, now you got one doubt also. Why should we take 0 to pi only? Why can't we take pi to 2 pi? Yes, that also you can take. You see, now you forget about these two. Even if you take pi to 2 pi also, one time negative value, one time positive value is going to come. Okay, here both are different values. Here minus 1 will come, here plus 1 will come. Okay, here 0 will come. Only one time 0, only one time minus 1, only one time 1, only one time minus root 3 by 2, plus root 3 by 2, different are coming. Then this also going to come. See, inverse is there from pi to 2 pi also. For cos inverse is there, but that is not principal value. Principal value means 0 to pi only. Why? Because you have not taken first quadrant. First quadrant is common for all. That you have to take for principal value. Okay, that is why we don't take for principal values these two quadrants. For principal value we take 0 to pi only. First quadrant and second quadrant only we take. Okay. Okay. Now what we do, we stop this class here only. Remaining 4 inverse functions along with exercise problems also we will try to do in the next class. Okay. Thank you very much.